Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Gordon Frayne and today we are diving into another price prediction for IMX or Immutable X. As always, before we jump into the topic, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button below if you enjoy the content. Hit that subscribe button as well. We're on the road to our first 1,000 subscribers and it would mean the world if you subscribed. And make sure to smash that bell notification icon so you can get updated every time we drop a new video. We're dropping multiple videos every single week, so you're going to want to get notified when we drop those videos so you can stay on top of all the latest movements in the rapidly evolving crypto space and hit your crypto goals. So let's dive into our price prediction for Immutable X. And as always, when we do price predictions on the channel, we're going to review Immutable X from a fundamental perspective by looking at it through the lens of these 5 pillars before making the price prediction in the second half of the video. So make sure you stick around until the end. First, we're going to look at some fundamentals. Next up, we're going to look at the narratives, a little bit of technical analysis followed by the team, and then finally the tokenomics before jumping into that price prediction. So first and foremost, what is Immutable X? Well, in short, it is an entire blockchain ecosystem dedicated towards Web3 and the gaming ecosystem or the gaming space within Web3. So they're basically creating the infrastructure and paving the way for the next generation of gaming to be happening on chain over the course of the next few years. They have made a lot of moves and built a lot of good partnerships throughout the last few years. And we're starting to see this gaming revolution and GameFi within the blockchain space, and Immutable X are trying to position themselves as a leader in this area. So specifically designed for gaming, appealing to mainstream gamers. Their wallet user experience caters for all kinds of gamers with its integrated credit card payments. They have built out what they call the passport, which basically allows a very seamless login across all a range of different blockchains for blockchain gaming to make the process as seamless as possible for gamers. So tying into the whole GameFi narrative, we've got the minting of NFTs. So being able to create in-game NFTs as rewards and in-game assets that gamers can purchase. This is really the area that IMX are trying to cash in on. So a few more points to note: best scaling technology. They've built the entire blockchain to be as scalable as possible and really making it so that, you know, it's inherently scalable and very usable for developers to build on, as well as being very user friendly for those end user gamers. As we move on to look at some of the other we can see some of the games that are being currently played by gamers and users in the Web3 gaming sphere. Again, I am not a gamer, but if you're in the gaming space, you may well be familiar with a lot of these games. Again, simple sign-on and the passport that they have created is another value proposition they're trying to really push here. So signing in with Immutable and being able to use your social account or Apple, Microsoft, or Google to very seamlessly log in with your wallet into this Web3 sphere. Again, trying to remove that friction for onboarding new users into Web3. And then when we compare Immutable X and the Immutable X Passport wallet versus some of the other popular wallets, again, a screenshot taken here from their website, they're really just trying to display how, you know, the Passport is better than MetaMask and Coinbase Wallet on a number of these different metrics, like instant confirmations, a better user experience, cross-game and cross-platform compatibility. So showcasing the fact that it's kind of the one-stop solution in terms of wallets when it comes to the gaming space. As we've already mentioned, the narratives here that we're really honing in on for IMX are, you know, Web3 in general, more specifically GameFi, and even a little bit of NFTs. As we can see, they're hinting more at the NFT narrative on the website as well, building NFT projects with ease, Ethereum grade security, zero gas fees, and user-friendly API to allow you to quickly and easily build your next NFT project. So gaming and NFT, the two big areas here that we're talking about in terms of narratives. And when we jump into the technical analysis, what we can see here is price history going all the way back to just the beginning of 2023, really. And we did see prices in excess of about $4.25 shortly after the IMX launch. We didn't really get a full bull cycle for IMX the last time around, so we don't have that full price history to go on from a full previous bull cycle. Obviously, throughout the course of 2022 and 2023, we saw a big drop in price all the way down to the 38-cent mark here in January of 2023, right at the very start of the year and towards the end of 2022. We saw pretty much consolidation, a little bit of a jump in price up to above $1 again, but then dropping back down towards the end of 2023. So more of a year of kind of consolidation throughout all of 2023. But in Q4 of 2023 and coming into October here, we saw the price begin to increase. And again, we have seen the entire altcoin market performing very well since Q4 of 2023. However, IMX itself is currently up over 429% since October of 2023. It was up even higher. As you can see, we had recent prices in recent weeks of around $3.80. The price today, as of April 9th, 2024, is sitting at about $2.67. That is the price where we are 429% up, but we were over 500% up since October when it was putting in these prices of around $3.80. So it has had significant upwards price discovery since October of last year and has been putting in bullish candle after bullish candle basically week over week since October last year. Looking at the team very briefly, we've got an Australian co-founder and CEO here in James Ferguson. We've got Alex Connolly, Robbie Ferguson, among others. So I think a good chunk of their team here is based out of Australia. Obviously some very intelligent people behind the project, and honing in on the whole gaming narrative is really what they're trying to do here. Immutable X itself, when it comes to the tokenomics side of things, it is currently the 34th largest cryptocurrency by overall market cap. It's currently sitting at a market cap just under $3.8 billion US dollars. We did see it breach the $5 billion mark in terms of overall market cap just a few weeks ago, in the middle of March here, 2024. So it has breached the $5 billion mark before having a little bit of a retracement down to about $3.8 billion in terms of market cap. We can see that the current circulating supply is about 1.423 billion IMX tokens, and the max supply is 2 billion tokens. So what we can see here is that we are over 71% vested in total, which is a good sign, because a lot of the newer cryptocurrency projects you will see are often only about 20, 30, 40, 50% vested and still have 50% of their tokens to come into circulation. But here we've got about 28.85% of the tokens remaining to come into circulation over the course of the next few years, which bodes pretty well, because I'm sure that'll be drip fed onto the market and we don't have too much more coins to come into circulation between now and the max supply. Again, this is a very important point when it comes to making our price prediction, because the price per token is simply the overall market cap divided by the circulating supply. So just to summarize again, the current market cap sitting at about 3.8 billion, current circulating supply is about 1.42 billion, and for our price prediction, we do have to estimate how many tokens we think will be in circulation by middle to end of 2025, when we estimate the peak of the bull cycle to occur. So what we're saying is that that will increase ever so slightly from about 1.42 billion now to about 1.6 billion by the middle to end of 2025. We should be sitting about 1.6 billion IMX tokens in circulation at that point. Finally, the last thing we're going to look at before making our price prediction is the IMX dominance versus the rest of the cryptocurrency market, you can see that as of today, we are sitting at a 0.15% overall dominance when it comes to IMX versus the rest of the market. We did see higher dominance percentages just a few weeks ago when it was closer to those all-time high prices. It was hitting about a 0.25% market dominance, and I would expect it to return to these levels as we move through the rest of the bull cycle and as IMX begins to have bigger injections of cash flow. So this is another variable we're going to be plugging into our price prediction, which we're moving on to now. So as always, we're going to do a bear case, base case, and bull case scenario. And as always as well, we do have to make certain assumptions when it comes to these price predictions, because there are variables here that we have to plug in assumptions for. However, we do try to make those assumptions based on as much information as possible, and that's why we just spent the last 10 minutes going through a lot of the fundamentals. So what we're saying in our bear case scenario is that the overall cryptocurrency market cap could reach a peak of around $4 trillion US. What we're also then plugging in for our dominance assumption here is that IMX can get back to those 0.25% dominance levels. Again, it was only about 4 weeks ago when it was hitting these dominance levels, so we were there very, very recently. That would give IMX a total market cap of around $10 billion US, and then dividing the $10 billion market cap by the 1.6 billion IMX tokens we estimate to be in circulation by middle to end of 2025. That gives us a $6.25 price prediction for IMX, which is about a 2.3x from today's prices of $2.67. Moving on to our base case scenario, what we're saying here for the crypto market cap assumption is that we could reach a peak of around $6 trillion for the entire cryptocurrency market cap. If IMX can achieve a dominance of about 0.375% versus the rest of the market, that would give it a $22 billion market cap. And then again, dividing that by our 1.6 billion IMX tokens gives us a $13.75 price prediction for IMX in our base case scenario. That is still above a 5x from today's prices. Finally, looking at our bull case scenario, we're saying that the total crypto market cap could reach about $8 trillion in our most bullish scenario. If IMX can get closer to that 0.5% dominance mark, it would give it about a $40 billion market cap, and then dividing that market cap of $40 billion by 1.6 billion IMX tokens gives us a $25 price prediction for IMX in our most bullish case scenario. That is almost a 10x from today's prices, about 9.36x from our current price today of about $2.67. Again, remember, it is worth noting that IMX has probably outperformed most of the other crypto altcoins in this period since October of 2023. It's up over 429%. I'd say the average is probably up 150 to 220%. So this has definitely outperformed the vast majority of alts since October last year. And, you know, some people might be disappointed with this type of price prediction, but I think if we land somewhere between base and bull case scenario here, that's going to be still pretty good returns for IMX in this bull cycle. So let us know in the comments below, are you currently holding IMX? Are you bullish on this token? Are you interested to keep an eye on it and see where it's going? Let us know what price target you have for IMX and if it's part of your bull run bag. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button below on the way out. Make sure to hit subscribe. We're going to be dropping multiple price predictions every single week, so you're going to want to get notified when they drop. And make sure to hit the bell notification icon so you can get notified every time we're dropping new videos on the channel. And as always, we will catch you in the next one.